One of the biggest obstacles on your way that is holding you far away from being successful is fear, and in this video we're going to talk about no other fear but the fear of failure and rejection. So many times you may find yourself in a situation where you want to make a step towards something that can bring you closer towards manifesting your dreams, but there is this thought of the what if family that is constantly causing fear, doubt, and is just changing your mind, convincing you that you don't have to take that step because you may fail, or even worse, you may get rejected and look like a fool. Now, these what if thoughts are trying to convince you that there is a big chance of you to fail or be rejected, and because of that, you keep thinking to yourself, well, what is the point of even trying if there is a big chance to fail? But hear me out before you make up your mind. It is true, the chances to fail are big and rejection is not that comfortable, but you will have to face failure and rejection at some point in your life if you want to succeed. So, the sooner you go through it, the better for you. There is an old wisdom that says, a master have failed more times than a student have even tried, meaning that if you want to become really good and successful at something, you will have to fail many times, because each failure is a learning experience, and the only way to achieve success is to go through failure. Now, those thoughts, like, what if I look like a fool, are here only to discourage you and can be easily replaced by something positive. You see, even though you may look like a fool to someone, I see a brave person in you, because I know that you can only succeed if you take risks, and you were brave enough to take that risk even though you knew you may fail. Honestly, you would have been a fool if you played it safe, because as comfortable as the safe zone may look like, it limits you to move in a small radius of activities that you are familiar with. And if you never take the risk to try something new, just because the walls of your safe zone are written with warning signs all over, you will never know how the world looks like on the other side of those walls. And even worse, the older you get, the harder it becomes to get out of there, and the more time you spend in your safe zone, the more you realize that you are the only one that remained there. People come and go, they pass you by, and you are still in the same place. So let this be the moment when you decide to leave your safe zone. Make the decision to leave that comfortable place and take some risks today, and few years later you will thank yourself you made this choice today. Once you leave the safe zone, you will learn about a lot of new things, and you will realize that these risks that you are taking daily are leading you to new life-changing experiences. And even though you sometimes fail, you evolve with every new experience you go through. So you see, there is only something to gain from it. Do you know that there are people who go through more life experiences in a day than what some go through their entire life, just because they are brave enough to take the risk? So, the final conclusion of this video is to face failure and rejection as soon as possible, and once you do that, you evolve to a completely new level of awareness where you see failure and rejection as valuable learning experiences that are pointing you towards the right direction. And when you find yourself in these shoes, when you look at the world from this perspective, you will even be comfortable failing and feel so normal as if nothing happened, even though some people may think that you failed hard. One last advice that I want to share with you is from a quote that I picked up from a friend of mine, and it says, if you try, you risk failure. If you don't, you ensure it. So make sure to take the risk. That's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more contents like this one. Have a wonderful day, and until next time, peace.